Black Ops 6 is out and these new zombie maps are a ton of fun. In this video, I'll show you everything you need to know to complete the Terminus Easter egg. So sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. The first thing you're going to need to do is turn on the power and get to the Pack-a-Punch room. To do this, turn on all 3 generators and defend them until they have completed powering up. The first one is right near spawn, the second is through a few doors, and the final one is in the underground lab. Next, dive into the water and raise up the platform with Pack-a-Punch on it. Once you have the platform raised, you will want to look for 3 laptops scattered around the map. One is right outside of the quick revive door, the second one is on a ledge near stamina up, and the last one is right at the docks near speed cola. Once you have powered on the laptops, go ahead and go to the armory machine and put dead wire onto your weapon. To farm salvage fast, make sure to put a suppressor on the weapon as this makes salvage drop more often. Next, go to the lift where Pack-a-Punch is and ride it up, shooting the 3 electrical boxes. The first one is in the window as shown here, and the electricity will travel to the next one and then to the third. There are 2 more boxes around the corner, one in the jug room and the other in front of a closed door. Shoot them next. Make sure to see which ones are sparking to make sure you're shooting the right one. The first box won't spark until you shoot it with dead wire, and then the door will open and you can make your way inside. Kill the zombie on the floor and it'll drop a device. Grab the device and head over to the catwalk with the big generator. There will be a briefcase on the table. Open it and grab the second part. Next, you will want to head back into the room you opened and place the part into this computer with the interact button. This next step involves some math. Luckily, if you have 5,000 points, you can go visit Peck in the spawn room. And if you pay him 5k points, he will give you the code on the screen. If you wanted to do the math portion, you need to look at the post-it notes on the computer console. They will correlate with the letters on the equation. The next step is to enter the code and end the round. Sometimes it takes 1 or 2 rounds and you will get an audio quote. When you get this, you can pull the resonator out of the computer and move on to the next step. The next step requires that you go to one of the 3 islands where you can see a blue glowing orb. Set the resonator down under the orb by using the interact button and let it zap the zombies. It'll turn them blue. That's when you know to shoot them. They will drop an orb and you have to pick it up and run it into the big orb. Do this 2 or 3 times and the orb will move to another island. Repeat the same thing on the last 2 islands and afterwards the screen will flash. It will drop the last part for the Beam Smasher Wonder Weapon, so the next step is to go back to the room you entered the code and build the Beam Smasher. After you have the Wonder Weapon, you're going to have to activate and shoot the tentacle trap with the Beam Smasher. It can be one of 3 locations, but when you have the right one, it will drop a hard drive. Make sure when you're shooting the tentacle trap to crouch underneath and shoot for 3 seconds. Bring the hard drive to Peck and you will get some dialogue. When he is finished talking, take it down to the center of the lab and interact with the porthole. Nathan will talk to you for a bit. After this, you need to find a code to unlock Nathan. The first number is located near quick revive on this clock. The number you are looking for is the hour hand, so whatever the hour is on, that will be your number. The second code location is down the stairs near the armory machine. There will be a playing card on the pegboard, so that number is your second code. The third and final code number is near the workbench right next to the catwalk to the generator. It will say days since last accident. This is your final number. After you have the code, go back down to Nathan and enter this code. As a side note, while you're entering the code, the zombies will not attack you. Before you go into this mini boss fight, make sure you have monkeys and have at least Pack-a-Punch twice, as it can be tough if you don't have these things. After you enter the code, you will have to turn the knobs on the side of the chamber. If you are playing with squad mates, make sure they do it at the same time as you on the opposite side. After the boss fight, you will have to dive down in the water and you will find a key card. The next step involves you getting on a boat and heading to the sunken ship. Go underneath it and there will be a ladder. Go up the ladder and pick up the item on the table. This will initiate a lockdown, so be prepared as the zombies will keep spawning and you will not be able to leave. Once this is over, take one of the canisters and head back to the main island. There will be pipes on the ground that are broken and you need to put the canister there to fix it. There are 3 possible locations, one near the docks, one in the cave, and one on one of the islands. You will need to repair 2 out of the 3. Next, go back to Peck and you will get a voice line and he'll give you a hacking device. Pick it up and head to the docks where you'll get a boat and hack the buoys out in the water. Be warned, this is timed and you'll have to hack 3 of them. Start at the sunken ship and go left after that one. Once you hack the buoys, you will have 5 minutes to disable the bombs in the lab. Be warned that each defuse will take 10 seconds, so monkeys would help a lot here. If you do not disarm the bombs, your game will end, so make sure you are set up for this. After defusing the 3 bombs in the lab, there will be a new door cracked open, and this will be the final boss fight. The boss is extremely tough, and I would definitely recommend bringing in only packed 3 weapons. Make sure they're tier 3, and just make sure you have monkeys and stuff to distract the zombies, because you'll have zombies attacking you while the squid is attacking you. Honestly, pretty much just, you can take a couple rounds to set up for this. You don't have to go into the boss fight right after the defuse, so take your time, set up, and then go into the boss fight. I hope you guys found this video to be helpful when trying to complete the Terminus Easter egg. If you found it helpful or entertaining, make sure to hit the like button, and if you want to see more content from me in the future, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, peace.